Learn how to edit quick YouTube videos and reels all from one video in Descript right now. Let's jump into it. So first we're going to go to new project and we're going to go video project. Then I want you guys to upload your file. Mine's Julie 4. We're going to upload and Descript's going to go to work right away transcribing, uploading, and this will only take a second. Okay, it says it's done. So the first thing I like to do when going through this, you can wait for it or just start playing it back.
Quiet on the set. All right, and action.
Hi, I'm Julie. My husband and I worked with M2 Solutions with Ben.
So the first thing that I like to do is I like to shorten the word gaps. So I could find all word gaps right here just to see what we're working with. I like to change this to 0.5. I click it and then I go shorten all. It showed me over here on the right which ones there were. And if I hit Command Z or Control Z, it will undo and show you. So you can use hotkeys in Descript. So as you can see, here are all the times where they are short and what they have set. I'm going to go back to shorten all 8. All right. Now, the very next thing I like to do is click in AI tools on the right. I like to click remove filler tools, so I like to work backwards. There's 0 filler words. All right, next is studio sound. And we're just going to apply, and it does give you like a studio sound bar to right here. If you ever lose it, it's in properties and studio sound. You can turn it all the way off or all the way on, or you can come over here into this effect setting, click that, and you can drag it down to 50%. You can apply the effect smaller, just in case it sounds better at 30% than it would at 100%. Hit play to listen now.
My husband and I worked with M2 Solutions with Ben, and everything was as smooth as it possibly could be. They were extremely helpful, and we are just happy that it was all done very quickly and tied up, and we are going to be able to move into our new home in 2 days.
All right, so that sounds really good.
Hi, I'm Julie. My husband and I worked with M2 Solutions with Ben, and everything was as smooth as it possibly could be. They were extremely helpful, and we are just happy that it was all done very quickly and tied up, and we are going to be able.
So you notice the reflection of the sound in the room when it was at 0% versus I feel 84% works really good. Now, next is if I wanted to bring a logo in, I would hit project. I'd come up here under files and hit this little plus. PNG just stands for portable network graphic. It's a lossless compression file. When you do upload this, you're going to want to click what you just saw me click, that add new layer. Now we can click here. If you see the bounding box is the size of the video screen, so we can drag that down. I want it to be like lower right, about there, and then I can highlight this and add an effect or animation. If we go to in, we could go in fade, keep it something simple, and you can do 0.8 or 1 full second. You can do the easing of how it comes in. You can see a little demonstration of how it comes in. Okay, we'll do that speed up for fade in animation, and you can play it and watch it right here. I'm going to click it again, go back to animation. I'm going to click add animation. Now it's going to be out. It is going to be a fade and speed up, and then we can go for the same thing, almost a full second. And you could hit play, but it's where it is on the video file. It's right behind this tab. So I'm good with that, but we can start it over and just kind of see it come in on the bottom. So that works pretty good. I like the way that looks with an animation. And if you wanted, you can end this duration sooner by dragging up the timeline and then dragging this. So the logo will just fade out sooner versus waiting to the end if you wanted that optional ending.
In 2 days.
See, look how nice that looks. Versus now I got room to cut. Now I got room to, maybe I want to end it over here.
Move into our new home in 2 days.
So just remember, when you go to do something like that, the viewer's thinking it's coming to a close. So you wouldn't do that you wouldn't do that 10 seconds before you end. In this beginning part 2, I'm going to put it like in here about 2 seconds. because I'm going to want to trim. Now I'm going to use the blade tool. You can either go over here and you can grab the blade tool and cut.
I am Julie. My husband and I worked with M2 Solutions with Ben, and everything was as smooth as it possibly could be. They were extremely helpful, and we are just happy that it was all done very quickly and tied up, and we are going to be able to move into our new home in 2 days.
All right, so that looks great. I love it. Last thing I want to do is if I wanted to enlarge this, I would pull this up, click on it, and then pull the corner up a little bit. You remember the rule of thirds? So she's right here in this third. If I wanted to seem more interesting, I could off kilter it a little bit. Now let's add captions, and it's on my right here. All right, so I clicked the one I liked. I like this one right away. So that's just personal preference. But if you want to change that lowercase, you can click these 3 tabs, and over here on this text box, click this. This will open and you'll get the uppercase or the caps lock, whatever you want to call it, the uppercase version of the letters. Next, I want to adjust the size down to 30. And then now we got a problem. There's more lines than I like. So I'm going to click this box and I'm going to shorten it down to 1 line. And I'm going to go to the arrow sideways. I'm going to pull it all the way to the left. And I don't want anything overlapping. I do want it in line right here with this logo. So that looks great. I can click this to go all the way back. And if I really wanted to be like a stickler on the beginning of this positioning, I could also move this all the way, or I could select it and click this. As you can see, it's justified center. And now it's back to where the other text starts. It's justified left, your alignment.
I am Julie. My husband and I worked with M2 Solutions with Ben, and
I think this is great. This is everything I need right here for this edit. Now I'm going to export it and show you how to do a quick reel. So selecting this will allow you to have a shareable link directly for your client, friend, whoever. Make sure you click shareable, but right here, local, I want this on my PC, and the video is exported. So right away, jumping right into the next one is the reel. All we're going to do is we're going to come up here from landscape YouTube all the way down to this portrait right here, this 9:16. So it's 16:9 or 9:16. It just flips. Imagine just flipping up like that. And now because we got all of our edits already in place, all we want to do is position the video till this line touches that phone screen. We want to fill the phone screen just like that. Look at that. Then you can grab the middle and position it to your liking, or even make it bigger, right? Just like that. That's fine. And then right here with the words, we're going to position it. We're going to bring it up. I want it to be big for social media so people can see them. Maybe 80 or 90. Okay, that looks good. And then I want to give it a different flow. I want to go like this. I want to drag it down. And let's go with this. I like this look. And then we're going to make this logo bigger too. And all I'm doing is left clicking and dragging. And I'm just trying to be mindful of what's all going to be in the bounding box. On the right-hand side, or like how people view stories or whatnot, or reels, because this has multiple functions. Or to be locked on your Instagram highlights. So like YouTube uses YouTube reels as well. This is a really cool way to do it. So once again, let's just watch this reel. If you wanted to add an effect onto the video in the beginning, Descript will give you this standard fade.
I am Julie.
Let's see, maybe that didn't look so standard to me.
I am Julie.
Okay, so let's click the video. And if I wanted to add an animation to that, I would just go to effects or animations, transition. Let's add an effect. No, we don't want to add an effect. Let's see. Transition, smart transition. This is in. Let's see.
I am Julie.
I don't want that black screen there. Okay, so it was the transition that I thought. Okay, you can click to switch this transition. You can click this time bar, this little hourglass, sandglass, and change it right here. If I want it to be different or turn it off, I could turn it off. Let's see. It's right here. So now
I am Julie.
it just plays like that. There's no transition on there. You'd have to add one if you wanted it for the in. So in this case, we can select it and we can hit plus, we can hit in. And I like a fade. I'm going to go ahead and hit that toolbar right here and do that as, let's see, 0.6 maybe, something slow, just over half second. And let's check it out.
I am Julie.
That's good. I don't mind it. That's pretty simple. It looked just a little bit faster than the first one. But yeah, so there's transition for that.
My husband and I worked with M2 Solutions with Ben, and everything was
So this is really good. I like this. I don't have to go through this again. We've seen this. I can just play to the end and then export it.
as smooth as it possibly could be. They were extremely helpful, and we are just happy that it was all done very quickly and tied up. And we are going to be able to move into our new home in 2 days.
What a great video testimonial. It was simple. It was very well said. It was easily shot. So I'm very happy with this. And now I will have a version for YouTube Reels and any other place that I want to do this. So once again, I switched to local export unless I wanted it to automatically upload to YouTube from Descript, which is a really cool feature to upload your Reels and videos to YouTube. Right here, you just have to select it and log in to your YouTube account. But I like this resolution and everything else is set good. I'm going to hit export and I'm going to type in Reel and then Julie 4. Just it's the 4th video testimonial I've created with her. All right, guys, I hope you find this helpful. I hope you found everything in Descript helpful. Also, I am an affiliate for Descript, just so you know. So if you do want to save some money, go ahead and click the link in the description. You will save some money using my affiliate link. You save money.